So because you went to a music school, did you have a set time to practice each day?
No, they do now, actually, which I think is quite sensible. But we were, it was just assumed that we loved our instrument so much that we wanted to practice.
So how much did you do?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not going to go into too much detail here, being a teacher and all, but the answer being not enough.
Not enough.
No, I'll be absolutely honest. You know, there is no there's no way of cutting out practice. You've got to put that work in, haven't you?
Yeah.
And if you don't put it in early on, you might get away with it.
Yeah.
But it will bite you on the bum later.
Yeah.
So quite simply, those exercises, those scales, everything that you need to work on, it has to be done.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, I was very, very adventurous. I hated being in a classroom. I hated being in a room. And without the sort of, the guidance of having a set practice time, no. I was playing with my Sylvanian families instead.
Oh, me too. I love Sylvanians. I've still got mine at home.
Me too.
In the attic.
Me too. Yay. Smurfs. Like them.
Didn't have Smurfs.
Oh, they're great. Sorry, mate.
No,
it's not too late.
It's never too late for a Smurf.
But I, if I'm honest, I wish I'd practiced more, because when you're younger, you have more time.
I know, that's the thing that you don't realise. But actually, you have more time. But actually, that time, it's important to be filled up with having fun with your friends.
Yeah.
You feel like you've got no time, because all the time that you want to be doing something else.
Well, I was chatting to my husband actually the other day about sort of everybody's got the same amount of time. We've all got the same number of hours in the day, and we have a choice how we spend it. Yeah. But the thing is, when you become an adult, there's time in the day that cannot be changed. You have to do certain things, that are a responsibility. So it does get harder when you're older to prioritise.
Yeah. I think the thing is that when you have, as you get older and you have less time, free time or whatever, it's making sure that you practice in the right way.
Oh,
so that you're
intelligent practice.
So you're not wasting your precious time. Everybody's time is precious, and you want to use it and maximise as much as possible.
I think that half an hour intelligent practice is better than 5 hours.
I agree.
Of just playing through stuff.
I agree.
But it's very difficult as well, especially when you're young. When students are young, to know what they're actually practicing for.
Yes.
They kind of think, some of them are very diligent. They're very good. They've sort of allocated that 20 minutes to their piece, and they play it through several times.
Yeah. And it's the same the week after.
Yeah, of course. And they did that 20 minutes, and they get a bit better, because obviously even just playing the flute is good. But the thing is, they've made the terrible error of repeating their mistakes.
Yes.
And if you repeat your mistakes, you are teaching yourself and practicing to do it wrong.
Yeah.
And therefore, you have to spend so long unpicking the mistake that actually might have been better if you hadn't practiced at all.
Exactly.
Because you learn it properly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so awkward, but
But it's so important it definitely, and also to learn how to spot your mistakes. And that's why a teacher is so important as well. But and it's important as a teacher to write down where the mistake is and to practice getting that bit.
Always read the notebook. Yeah.
Always read your notebook. Yeah, definitely.
And the thing is that sometimes, you'll make a mistake if you're learning something. So you stop. That's good start. But then carry on.
Yeah.
It's like you have to. It's almost like you're sort of ironing a shirt.
Yeah.
And you're kind of. There's a crease, and you iron over the crease.
Yeah.
And then you just carry on. Or if you just keep playing the piece over and over and over, you're literally you're ironing that crease in that it will be there forever, because you've manipulated the fabric, and it's so bad that it will never be right again.
Yeah.
So what you need to do really good practice is, if there's a difficult bar or a couple of bars, just isolate that area. Most of your piece you probably don't need to keep doing again and again. Keep it fresh, keep it nice. But go over the difficult bits, highlight them in your mind, and do them slowly. Yeah. Really iron out the problem. Slat ironing. Yeah.
And you can practice that bit in different ways. You can practice it backwards. That really helps. That's a really good way for the brain to process. what's going on. Forwards and backwards, dotted rhythms, upside down, hanging. No, maybe not.
On one leg.
On one leg. Do it on one leg. You could do it in dotted rhythms.
Yeah, change the articulation. That's always, especially if it's a passage which is like a scale.
Yeah.
In some way, just do it with different articulations, like you say, dotted.
Yeah.
Dum da dum da dum. Yeah. But then make sure you do da dum da dum as well. And that's a brilliant one because it makes you play it very quickly, but with little gaps in between. So it's a really clever one. That one.
Yeah.
And it's always my belief that if you can play something perfectly 3 times in a row, so not 3 times right, 3 times in a row,
all right,
you can move on.
Yeah.
There's actually a good method if you want to have a bit of a game with it is the 3 lives rule. So if you've got like a little practice jar, so you get like my students have like a little jam jar, and you can decorate it, obviously standard. And basically, in this jar, if you get it right 3 times, you can award yourself something. So it might be that you're collecting pennies or sweets. Yeah. You also see all the work that you've put in and everything that you've achieved. You can hear it in the music, obviously. Yeah. But it's rather nice to see it grow.
Yeah, definitely.
In the jar as well, and a real sense of satisfaction. If you save up, a few 5p's and stuff, you can buy yourself something nice.
Yeah.
And a flute cleaner.
Yeah. Polishing cloth.
And you
piece of music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. I like that idea. I want a practice jar.
It just kind of visualises it. Because so much of what we do is sort of in the air, isn't it?
Exactly.
And it's thought process. And even playing the flute more than any other instrument, I think that it's all a little bit... It's not a mystery, but it seems like a mystery because we can't see what's going on.
It's not tangible, is it?
No. I mean, most of what is happening inside the body, so we can't see that. And as teachers, it's very difficult because we have to go through processes of elimination, don't we, to try and work out what the issues might be.
Like a doctor.
Yeah. Diagnosis,
Dr. Burrows.
Dr. Jeff. But also, I mean, the very thing that creates our sound is invisible.
Exactly.
Air is invisible. So, I think that any time we can visualise our airstream and any time we can visualise even things like practice and mind games is a really good thing.
Yeah, definitely. Mix it up.
Yeah.